that the situation of women when they are victims of anti-personnel mines is not well addressed. We could see that when a woman is a victim of anti-personnel mine, then she very often her husband will leave and she will be alone. We could see also in mine risk education the role of women was also could be and was very important. The question of women deminers also were an important question. And it was at a time when the question of gender and different topics was also underlined. So we decided to use this trend on gender and to include it in mine action.
Gender and diversity are crucial elements, I think, when you come from working in developing countries, in conflict countries. GMAP from the beginning was more focused on gender, but then we saw that with the expertise that developed through the work of gender, that this was also perfectly applicable to other types of diversity.
We should strive for equality in everything we do, in all humanitarian and development work. And mine action is no exception to that. So equality is one very important issue, but then there's also quality. And it's clear that if we do not mainstream gender and diversity issues in a lot of mine action activities, we simply will not have the results that we should strive for.
Everything in our society is gendered. And if we are not sensitive enough for this problem, that women, girls and boys and elderly and minorities, if we are not sensitive to all this diversity, we don't really understand how complex the situation is. Without that, I think that the whole effectiveness of mine action is in compromise.
The Gender and Mine Action Program has provided trainings for dozens of members of the international campaign to ban landmines, which means that people in a range of countries now feel much more confident advocating for gender-sensitive mine action.
We've had a long relationship with GMAP. In my personal experience, I worked with GMAP in Mozambique, offered trainings, provided trainings and delivered them to our national counterparts to explain to them the benefits of gender integration, and then provided regular checkups to see how we've actually managed to, we and the national partners working together, managed to implement the roadmap to improve the mainstreaming of gender into Mine Action program. We make sure that the benefits of Mine Action benefit all of the communities, all sex and age groups.
We've been involved with GMAP on a number of issues, and one of the advantages of having an organisation like GMAP is that they're very helpful and willing to discuss the various issues and various options we're looking at and to take into account. So whether this is the gender perspective of women are at risk in Africa, through to tampering of adolescent or teenage boys in the Middle East, allowing us to tailor our message so it has a gender perspective, hopefully has more impact as a result.
For me, working with GMAP, I think has really improved the quality of the work that I'm doing. I think it's really important for people to understand that if we're going to get the best evidence, we need to be able to access it. And you can't access the best evidence unless you can make an evaluation of who has it. And that includes men, women, boys and girls.
I do think from a high-level advocacy sense, there has been a big difference, and also down to the field level, that this is now something that all mine action operators are trying more and more to integrate, which was definitely not the case 10 years ago.
The difference you made is, I'm sure, is having more sustainable results in mine action. I think you really enhanced the situation and the rights of, in particular, of women and of children and of persons with disabilities. So we have to be grateful for all that and for your dedication and commitment, and I wish you all the best, and I hope that your going strong for the next 10 years and further on. Unfortunately, there is a lot to do, but I wish you good luck on all these, for all these undertakings.